Now this is one of the few videos I'll have on a tripod, and I have to kind of look at it and see how to explain things and keep my big fat paws out of the picture. Now when I got this cable right here, this is a universal end right here. This end right here fits in the end of any carburetor. Okay, so we know that's universal. Also, when you get a professional carburetor, they come with a warning. Not a carburetor, but a line. It comes with a warning. It says, do not install, I don't know, it says something, it's upside down here. I can't really read upside down. But they don't want you installing the cable. There's a reason for that. There's a legal reason. Because if you install this in your buddy's bike and he accidentally goes off a cliff because the throttle's stuck wide open, a smart attorney can sue your ass for the rest of your life. So, 2 rules of advice. Don't do cables for anyone. And the second rule is, do not do brakes on anyone's cars. If those brakes fail, attorney can sue your ass for everything. Brakes can only be done legally by a professional brake company that has liability and all this. Now, we're going to take this Sudco carburetor right here. That should be a hand model. I wonder if I could get a hand job. Just kidding. I had to say that as an old man. But you need 3 tools, which I would suggest. This is a set of calipers, or back when I was a young man in the late 70s, we called it a wrist clip. Yeah. They used them for different things back in the day. You could hold on to things and not burn your hands. But in today's world, this is sold at an electronics store because it's used to hold wiring and things like that that make it hot but don't really do too much for the senses. This is excellent for the end of the cable right here. We use it to hold the cable. You have both sides under tension. Now watch. You see? Let's see if I get that right. Now usually we have a spring right here. And what it does is it holds the spring on so that you can get this little lead ball into the carburetor, right down into the carburetor guts. And we're going to show you how to do that. Alright, the first thing that we need is, if you're going to take the carburetor off, get a set of needle nose vice grips. Use this on the fuel line to shut the fuel off before you take it off the carburetor so that you don't leak fuel all over the place. Second thing we do is we get the carburetor. Usually what I do, if the carburetor's on the bike, I'll loosen up the front part and the back, or just the front part, so I can turn the carburetor a little bit like that, away from the body. The body's right here. And then we take these off. Now what we're doing is demystifying the carburetor, which everyone is so afraid of. They're very, very simple. And mechanics just laugh their asses off at people that bring them in and go, oh my God, you've got to fix it. You probably went to school 8 years to learn how to do that. Right. Now, this is under spring tension, see? So we pull that out. And what do we have in there? Well, we have the needle valve, which is right here. And usually when you're taking the carburetor off, you're wanting to change the height of the needle valve. You can see there's 5 positions. I don't know if you can see it that well. There is 5 positions on that needle valve, and you take that little tiny C-clip, which it's shaped like a C, and you take it off, and you can put it either 2 steps lower or 2 steps higher, 1 step at a time. It'll give you more gas or less gas. Now what we're going to do is we need to attach the end of the cable right here right here, the end of this cable right here has to go through the top of the slide. First thing we do, goes through the top of the slide. And it fits right here, just like that. See? Real easy. Then it gets a little bit harder. Then what we have to do is take it and put it through the spring and then through the bottom of the plastic. There's a hole right there, watch. Come on, damn it. Okay, just like that, right? Now, we take that and put it right on there. The next thing we have to do, now remember, you're not going to have this much play because your other end of your cable is going to be tied into your, well, it's going to be a two-parter. I'm using too much film. Anyway, we're getting there. So, that.